How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. We have Bitcoin and crypto falling a little bit right now. And I think there's one specific reason for this, which I want to lay out. It's super simple. And we also have some good news. Senator Lummis saying that the U.S. buying Bitcoin will scare China and Russia, going through how she wants to buy hundreds of thousands of Bitcoin a year. She talked about this on national TV. Donald Trump just bull posted about crypto again. And we have more good news in the industry. If you don't mind, hit subscribe so you can see future videos just like this one. Also, if you want to trade crypto, there are links underneath the video. One is to Blofin. You can sign up and start trading. They have some awesome deposit bonuses as well. There's also a link to BTCC, BitUniX, WEEX, and CoinW. So definitely check out all these underneath the video. If you want to join the Patreon, we've been seeing so many people join recently. A lot of people are loving it so far. And we just opened up 25 extra spots yesterday, and 6 are gone. And we have 3 of the premium tiers gone as well. So if you want to ask us to make specific videos, throw it in the queue for videos for us to make, you can put it in the premium tier, or you can join the premium tier if you want to join the Patreon and be able to get access to exclusive videos, see what we're doing, what we think about the market, ask us questions, and we get to them in AMAs. You can join the beginner tier. Now, the market is falling down a little bit. Bitcoin is falling to 100,000 again. I know it seemed like we were moving back up, 103,000, almost 104,000. Now right back down to 100,000. And we have altcoins falling down even more. Let's actually pull this up. CoinMarketCap sometimes is delayed for a minute. You can see Bitcoin at 100,000. ETH fell down fairly significantly too, down to almost 3,000. XRP down to $3.06. So still holding up really well. Solana down to 226. BNB down a couple percent. Let's look up Render. I think fell down a good amount too. Yeah, 11% on Render. FET also down 12%. So AI crypto is getting hit pretty hard after yesterday. But at the same time, the markets, the traditional markets did pretty well today. The NASDAQ went up 2%. NVIDIA went up 9%. I think what is happening right now in crypto is probably due to the FOMC meeting tomorrow. So yesterday we had this big sell-off in tech. Today we're not seeing that. But also, crypto didn't sell off that much. At least Bitcoin didn't sell off that much when considering how much the NASDAQ fell yesterday. Yesterday, I think, was a 3% down day for the NASDAQ. And Bitcoin went down 5%, then rebounded down to just negative 1%. Today, the NASDAQ ended 2% up, but it was down 3% yesterday. So really, when you see this kind of fear and uncertainty, it's amplified in crypto. So I think that's what we're seeing right now. We're seeing market manipulators continue to try to liquidate longs, positions on Bitcoin and crypto. Right now, we are seeing some liquidations pour in, about $210 million worth of longs liquidated. But a lot of the longs are now on liquidations now would be on the short side. So if we move up, we'll liquidate a lot more shorts than we would if we go down and liquidate longs, because there are a lot of shorts in the market. Now, a lot of this will be cleared up tomorrow. There's typically a lot of uncertainty leading into these FOMC meetings and decisions with what Jerome Powell is going to say for the future, right? We know what they're probably going to do, which is nothing. No rate cut, no rate hike tomorrow. But we are going to be watching what Jerome Powell says to get an indication as to where the rate cuts are going to happen the rest of the year, and to see what they think about the economy. We also have big tech earnings later this week. We have GDP, we have PCE on Friday as well. So there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of fear over this tomorrow, and manipulators are using this to dump the price of crypto right now. But unless we fall down below this 97.5 mark, I'm not concerned. So what I'm really watching is this downsloping resistance. You can see we got rejected by it 3 different times and broke through it. Came back down, flipped it into support. Same thing here. We flipped this into support. So don't be surprised if we sweep the lows. We go slightly lower than we did last time. Even if we went down to 97.5, I wouldn't be concerned. Even if we went down to 97.4, 97.3, if we break down slightly below this line, that's classic manipulation to get people capitulated, to get people to sell. And yeah, just when you look at the TA, it's completely natural. I think you have to remember the long term, right? We're talking about short term things here. Long term, we have the head of the digital assets new like task force. Essentially, it's not the task force from the SEC, but it is I forgot her technical name for the subcommittee on digital assets, I think is what it's called, saying that the U.S. buying Bitcoin will scare China and Russia, and instead of spending money on weapons, they'll spend money on BTC, on Bitcoin. Also, this is on Fox Business. The chair of the Senate Banking Committee on Digital Assets proposes a strategic Bitcoin reserve on Fox News, including 200,000 Bitcoin bought annually for 5 years and holding that for 20 years. This is what she talked about at the Bitcoin conference last year. By the way, if you're going to the Bitcoin conference, I do actually have a link to this underneath the video. You can get 10% off when using the code MyFinancialFriend. Or I think you might be able just to use the link, but check out down below. I'm going to be at this. I think it's going to be super fun. And the prices get more expensive over time. But yeah, I just brought that up because she was one of the people that spoke right after Trump last year. And she has not changed her stance. She wants to buy a bunch of Bitcoin. And this would send up the price skyrocketing. 200,000 Bitcoin a year. That's basically like saying we're going to buy what MicroStrategy bought last year, but we're going to do that every year for 5 years in a row. And that would indicate to other countries that they need to do the same. We also have states coming in. We got news about another state. Let me actually pull that up. Another state that wants to buy Bitcoin. Let's see. It is right down here. Kentucky State Rep TJ Roberts says he will file a strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. Okay, interesting. More and more states trying to buy Bitcoin. We also have Donald Trump saying crypto has a lot of winning to do. Okay, continuously bull posting about crypto. And yeah, it's obvious that he wants crypto to do really well. It's going to be tied to his presidency. And we start to see like the SEC coming to agreements with different companies like KuCoin, where they were going after him. Now they've reached a settlement. So things are getting better already. Just sometimes, I had someone ask me this in the Patreon, right? Does news sometimes not follow the price? Yes, all the time, right? There can be good news, and if it doesn't affect the market right away, sometimes people don't like to price it in. Sometimes news is good, but people thought the news was going to be better, like Trump announcing that they're going to create, they're going to look into creating a strategic crypto stockpile. That would have been insane news a year ago, 6 months ago. But now we already kind of knew that he was looking at doing that, so the market is pissed off that he's not doing it right now. But still, long term, this is what needs to happen, and this will be really good for crypto. So it's fascinating. Some people coming into the market are seeing all this good news, and they're like, why isn't the price moving up? Well, market manipulation and just like stagnation before big things happen, like all the stuff that's happening this week. The markets are just trying to gauge where the future is, right? Is inflation running rampant still? Is the Fed going to maybe even increase rates? Probably not, but some people think that they need to. So the market is just a little bit tentative right now. Let me know your thoughts, though. Let me know underneath the video. I really do appreciate it. Again, if you want to trade crypto, there are a ton of links underneath the video to different exchanges that I really like. None of them require KYC, so you can access and you don't have to give up your personal information. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you made it this far in the video, let me know what you're drinking. I am not a boba tea drinker just because I never really care about it or think about it. But I have probably the best boba tea that I've ever had. It's basically dessert. But yeah, let me know what you're drinking down below in the comment section. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Check out the Patreon, and I'll see you in the next one.